been a bit. Evidently it's very difficult to record around the holidays. Yeah.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Right,
we are busy as fuck.
Happy Hanukkah to those of you who celebrate Hanukkah out there.
So this will hopefully go out within
the next couple days.
We'll see. Like I said, we are busy as fuck. Anyway, we didn't have the chance to record this before our most recent episode of RWBY, before our most recent after show. So we are going to be looking at RWBY Volume 5, Chapters 7 and 8. We've already seen and talked about Chapter 7 on AfterBuzz. Chapter 8, however, will be fresh. So it's one of those double features that's half and half. So we're going to do the thing. So, Chapter 7, Rest and Resolutions. My God, you are a cuddle bug tonight, aren't you? And you can't see her at all. It's just that. Anyway, click. We needed a minute to catch up with the sound. Boop, boop, boop. That should be good enough.
Yay! Pardon me for wanting to crank it during the opening theme.
I was just thinking about being able to have dialogue over it. Have dialogue over the dialogue about the dialogue.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Oh, but Katie, don't you know you're not supposed to talk over the video during reaction videos? Gosh, why can't those girls just shut up?
Bless the sheer number of people, more than one person who's been like, don't talk over the video. I'm like, you're new here. You must be new here.
I don't think you know what a reaction video is.
Channel. You're not supposed to watch us before you watch the episode. Because that kind of ruins your episode experience, because we are absolutely gonna fucking talk about it.
Very specific community guideline rules about that sort of thing.
Well, even just like, I'm waiting until YouTube. I'm gonna watch this reaction video before I watch the actual episode itself. Why? I feel like there are people who are doing that, and that's why they get mad about us talking.
It's on YouTube!
If for some reason you haven't seen episode 7 or 8 yet, go watch those first. Like, go ahead and pause the video and watch those first, and then come back.
I guess hands up if that's what you're doing, if you're coming to here to watch the episode. Oh, that looks so good.
Oh my God, Hot Pot. I love Hot Pot so much.
Believe me, I've asked myself the same thing ever since.
Nobody knows.
I know.
Keep the map on a string.
I know we talked about it. A good chunk of this reaction video for this episode for me is going to be. I know we talked about it on AfterBuzz, but
fucking say it again. Anyway.
I know we talked about it on AfterBuzz, but I really love this episode. Just again, it gives me this warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and it really genuinely feels like being home with friends for the holidays.
And this was kind of the Thanksgiving-ish, around the time of Thanksgiving, for sponsors at least, episode.
Yeah, right in the middle of
I did not notice that.
Noodles.gif.
Even if I did really want to. No way.
It's not popcorn.gif, it's noodles.gif, and I love it. Weiss casually using her powers to make a point. Because that's what you fucking do when you can. Quit.
Nora screaming in this episode is also fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure to make good use of it.
They're both birds!
Incredible.
And it's just as strong? Sure is.
Yes!
Nora, please, now's not the time.
Now is absolutely the time.
Absolute favorite moment.
Come on, sis! Oh, you can't lose to a girl in a skirt! You wear a skirt, Ruby. Why is there not cheering loud enough?
Oh, I've missed them so much.
Just this, why did I miss these people? Oh yeah, they treat me like I'm a human being. That's why.
Again, this episode is so nice and comforting that like I'm kind of afraid to move forward with the rest of the season, because this again, it's so lovely that like all of a sudden a Knucklevy is gonna pop up and just hit, like, backhand you in the heart.
Amputee humor. I love it so much.
Easy there, vomit boy. I believe in you.
Oh, we're doing nickname throwbacks now. Wonderful.
Callback humor.
Great.
Whee!
Wow, season 1.
I so did not miss you people.
Aw.
I missed the fuck out of you
She
people.
really does like it. What went and worked your heart while you were gone? Hey! You
Tragedy.
Like, now realizing that I had a group of people that treated me like a human being and not a pawn in a chess game.
It's been a long time. We've all grown in our own ways.
Aw.
Remember all that secondhand embarrassment from when you were a little shit at school? We're better
Did you
now.
say you ever did anything foolish or embarrassing? Or do you
Leave
think
it to
you're
Ren to get right to the heart of the
I
matter.
may have been a little too gung-ho from time to time. Maybe. You? I tried to 1v1 and Nevermore on the second day of school.
And surprising no one, I succeeded.
It's almost like I'm a protagonist. Oh, bye, Winter.
not to be so
There
stupid?
she goes.
That just proves you're not the same person you used to be. You're smarter, or kinder, or stronger,
No.
and you're not done growing yet. None of us are.
I had my moment for that when I was
Yeah, turns out
5.
Ben gets real deep when he feels like talking.
Yeah, out of all of them, Jean looks like he's having the least amount of fun.
Even if the
Well, no, because, like, again...
Well, yeah, he has to do the dishes. Doing the dishes sucks.
Thank you, Yang!
Well, no, it's because, like, he was closest with Pyrrha. And again, she's not here.
Yeah. Pyrrha's not here.
Empty chairs at empty tables. Mark is so mean.
I'm still not over. How can 6 teenagers make so much noise eating dinner?
Something
Have you ever met a teenager?
something we didn't talk about.
So,
Didn't talk about on the after show.
magic.
How much I love this clock.
It's
This
all
just
true?
continual ticking sound throughout this entire dialogue
Is this
sequence.
more or less what your mother told you?
It's
Especially
just-
with Mr. Steampunk Clockwork there.
exactly.
For the most part, you forgot
It's very fitting ambient music.
You forgot
Or
to tell everyone
no,
what
I
you
was-
sound
told
effects,
my
yeah.
mother.
Good sound design.
Yes, excellent sound design.
What is she talking about? Oh, great.
That's not a secret, I thought.
Crow
she
just
would
like,
give up.
oh, my drama queen of a sister.
Mother must trust you a great deal.
Because Raven is a fucking drama queen.
Oh, for sure.
Which she is.
I really wonder if they had
No curse.
these scenes where Oscar, the actor who plays Oscar, is doing the entire Ozpin monologue without the audio overlay. I'm wondering if they had Shannon do the lines first and then had that actor mimic his performance, because it's not
Move freely,
him.
burdened by their natural
Or if they're like, you can be Oz, go ahead and deliver it like Shannon would deliver it.
I would be very surprised if Shannon weren't involved in the recording somehow.
rather ridiculous sounding out loud.
Whether doing it beforehand and then
Yeah.
going do it like this, or having him in the room and be like, it would be more like this, do the thing.
Turn them into birds.
They got better.
Now you're just messing with us.
What else is new?
That's a bird too
I
far.
mean, does anyone have the semblance to turn into birds?
I don't think so.
Right in front of us.
Because, like, yeah, before we found out what Crow's semblance was, I just assumed that,
That it was turning into a bird.
Yeah, turning into a bird was just his semblance ability.
We made a choice. We wanted this.
Oh, she didn't tell me that part of the equation.
Again, it'll be interesting to hear
It's no trivial task.
whether or not, again, Raven ever felt like she had a choice, or whether it's hindsight going, oh, poor me, I was forced into it.
As well as searching for
Or
I
if she
feel
was
like
just
right
being
now
a
for
jerk.
Raven, she's telling Yang that 2 and 2 is 5 and getting really, really mad when she's not giving her the other pieces of this ridiculous equation
as that might be.
that eventually simplifies down to 2 and 2 being 5. But on the surface, no, 2 and 2 is 5 is like,
Being honest, to win.
what?
Yeah, in order for 2 and 2 to be 5, you need to add x. And x needs to be equal to 1, but if you're not throwing that extra variable in there,
Centuries ago,
it
Yeah.
sounds like gibberish and nonsense.
Yeah.
four young
And you
women,
sound like a pretentious dick for saying 2 + 2 = 5.
They were the first maidens.
and I came up with a really shitty system of passing down power. Man, let me tell you.
Yep.
Oh, I made a mistake.
It was exceedingly short-sighted of me.
Didn't really think about that.
Sometimes I prefer to
I was old and senile.
stay close to you. I believe that's how you
I still am.
Some things never change. Let me continue to hand out my power lackadaisically, haphazardly to just young people around me.
later. One of them chose
Hey, that drunkard over there, would you like to be a bird?
Now, all of you have a choice. If anyone wishes to leave, now is the time. There is no shame or disgrace in abstaining. Only in retreat.
I mean, Yang is also kind of a drama queen here because she does the whole standing up thing like she's going to be the first to go and then goes, I'm staying because I believe in RWBY. Like, seriously. Did you need to stand to say that you're fucking staying?
If RWBY sticks around,
Maybe she just wanted to stretch her legs
if there's one thing
and
I
been
know
sitting
about,
for a bit.
it's that she
They had a big
somehow
meal.
always knows what to do.
Seriously, that is such a drama thing to do.
If we're going to help, if we're going to keep risking our lives, no more lies. No more half-truths.
No more bullshit.
And here's the kicker.
Understood.
That's not a yes!
I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
So, what now? I mean, what
I want someone to grab him by the face and go, Ozpin, I need to hear the words, I will not lie to you anymore.
And he just leaves and puts Oscar back in the forefront. What?
Do you need to hear all those words exactly?
together. Please, take tonight. Enjoy this.
Oh, they are setting her up for...
Save tonight.
They are so setting her up to be, like, disappointed and jaded.
Oh! Raven? Crow? They're birds! Cracked it!
Her mannerisms
I love her so much.
are the best. Oh, poor Cliff. Oh, poor... Hey, look at these assholes! We haven't seen these assholes in forever! It's wondering...
Raven Bronwyn home?
It's thing one and thing two.
While we were watching this, I was like, you know, it's been a long time since we've seen them, and then they show up.
Literally 2 seconds later.
I'm gonna take it out on you.
Who did you see first?
He recognizes one of them. Admittedly, she showed up
Doesn't look like he
first,
wants
but they
to
were both
cooperate,
visible.
boss.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out soon.
Bacon.
Again, my money's... It could go either way, but my money's on Cinder.
Yeah. Make him murder a guy. He's already having a shitty day.
It's been a while since we murdered someone.
Bah.
Again,
I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy in that he's in way over his
Oh,
head.
yeah, for sure.
But I don't feel bad for the guy because he's a rollicking douche canoe.
Yes.
So,
I mean,
like, I feel
he's
bad
a
for
murderous
most-
bandit. Literally everybody in this troop has most likely murdered an innocent human.
like, I feel bad for most people in that situation because it's a shitty situation. But he in particular is just awful. So, you know, fuck it.
Like I said,
Our introduction to him was Yang ping-ponging him off the inside of a gas station bar. We don't know why the bar had a gas station or the gas station had a bar. It's one of those things where you sit here and go, who decided that we needed a Taco Bell and a Pizza Hut in the same building? Admittedly, that was a stroke of brilliance. But
that to me makes sense because I'm sure they're owned by the same like corporate parent company or something.
in much
But,
the same
like,
reason you can get a KFC and an A&W in the same building.
But I'm
The
really
KFA&W.
perplexed.
The Kafa.
I'm really perplexed at who allowed gas station. Now, I will say that there is a gas station near where I work that is right across the street from a bar. That to me makes sense.
That's just practical. You need to walk across the street to the 7-Eleven to get a hot dog to soak up all the alcohol.
That to me makes sense because they're two separate establishments that were set up at separate points in time. In no universe does it make sense to me to have a gas station and a bar in one. It just does not. It sounds so unsafe.
I mean, a soda counter or like a little place to get munchies?
I actually just give out water. I've just been here cleaning this glass all day. Filling it up with
I've been
only
cleaning
water.
it for years so much that it's rubbed it down. Notice that it's razor thin. I could take out someone's eye with this thing if I wanted to.
But I
this has
won't.
gotten weird.
I leave random strangers to do my dirty work for me. Anyway.
Turns it works out pretty well.
Turns out that, like, he's actually, you know, we know for a fact that this whole country, like, there's a huge black market and just criminal underground. Like, it would not surprise me at all if, like, it was a non-alcoholic bar, but then he presses a button and everything flips around.
It's
and that's, like, prohibition.
It's a fucking rum runner. Alright,
or he's doing some arm dealerships in the back.
We should move on.
Some dust.
We got a lot to report
Alright,
tonight.
let's do this next one.
Episode 8, Alone Together, which I feel like has been the title of something else before. This is not the first time I've seen Alone Together as an episode.
And I haven't seen
but
any,
I don't recall what
I
else
haven't
it was.
seen any direct spoilers for this episode, but I feel like something big happens based on, like, what people weren't tweeting, if that makes any sense.
Yep. Alright, so... Dang it, support
Go
assistant. We don't need
to
you.
postpone. Go to postpone.
Babe.
Sorry, it's my computer.
Babe.
Get
Thank
out
you,
of here.
Megan's computer. You're helping. Alright, let's do this. Quick. Oh, new Ruby merch.
Tis the season.
I still just kind of... I love the Ruby leggings, but I can't wear them.
Because, yeah, skirts and such.
Yeah,
covering up the logos.
I am not the kind of person who can wear leggings and a normal hem-length shirt and just be fine with it. And I know people who can, and I don't know how they do it, but they look really good. And then I try it and I'm like, yeah, no, it's very obvious that there's a piece missing from this outfit. So if your leggings are fairly plain and then have a really nice design or logo at the thigh, they're useless to me because I wear skirts or shorts or whatever over them because I can't quite pull that off. So the Ruby leggings are cute, but aside from, I think, Weiss's that have snowflakes all the way up, I kind of just can't, they don't work for me. It's just me. Also, I saw a friend who got the Extra Life shirt that I did this year. The double XL that she ordered was smaller than a unisex medium.
What?
She can't even come close to wearing it. The woman's double XL that she ordered was smaller than a unisex medium. So whoever printed those shirts, either she got like a fluke one, something happened, I don't know, but that's not something that can be returned. That was the charity stream.
Upsetting.
It sucks. Women's sizing. Phases of the moon and voodoo.
Be willing to throw misogyny in there on some counts.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ooh.
Now I just don't trust any birds.
Ruby's dead! Oh, no, she's fine.
She's just bird gazing. Are you people too?
Somebody actually brought up...
Oh my god, it's morning.
Aww. Somebody actually brought up how taboo it is for a person to turn into an animal in a world where they have part animal people.
Yep.
Coffee exists.
Oh, yes! Weiss, you are a woman after my own heart.
And she would do like a full-on tray as well, like...
Don't worry, I put in blasphemous amounts of cream and sugar just for you.
Aww.
Oh yeah, nice Weiss strikes again. I will pour this on you and it will burn.
I missed you! Don't fuck with me.
Again, there's a piece missing, but it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you can't believe?
Well, yeah. And all the other magic and stuff. Okay, you know what I mean.
I honestly wasn't sure if I'd ever see you two again.
Well, here's to defying expectations.
Oh, were we supposed to clink? I murdered mine already. It's
I
gone.
just wish Blake could be here with us.
Yep, that's the missing piece.
Yeah, well, she made her choice.
Ooh.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, she could have been here if she just stuck around. It's no big deal, though. be fine.
Oh.
Don't you want her here?
Why would I want her here?
Jesus.
Are you still mad at her for leaving?
Oh, whatever gave you that idea, Ruby? No, I'm totally fine. I'm great.
Okay, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Woo!
Girl,
Whoa.
you need to fucking chill.
Dang.
Oh.
Whatever.
We understand why Blake left, but that doesn't make it easy for the people she left behind. Somewhere.
Wait, ready to go?
Be right there.
Beneath the pale moonlight.
Oh, shit. Did she leave that or find? Oh, she found that. It's a secret. Post it. Going too far, not sure what to do. Find a quiet spot. I'll find you. Come alone, please. All I can hear is Karen and
Maria,
Georgia.
What? We've got the entire nocturne.
Don't do it.
Stay out of the woods.
You okay?
Call your dad.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. I need to take care of something first.
See, and this is why you need to tell people where you're going, even if it's a going alone thing, because that way they know and they understand, as opposed to, I'm gonna be shady as fuck.
Great shot.
Really good
Going
show.
Yeah? Look, Ruby, I really don't want to talk about it, okay? Can you just leave me alone for a bit?
Not Ruby.
Oh. Hey, Weiss. Did you need something?
I don't have a lecture prepared for you.
Well, because Weiss left too. But it wasn't her
I
choice.
know she's our teammate. But I'm not just going to change my mind. I'm sorry.
But if anybody
I just,
empathizes
I don't
with not
think
having
you know
a
what
choice.
It's like to be left. You have a giant family. Recitals to perform at. Dinners to attend.
Oh.
I didn't have any of that. My mom left me. Ruby's mom left too. Ty was always busy with school and Ruby couldn't even talk yet. I had to pick up the pieces. I had to keep things together. Alone. Weiss, if you have something to say, then say it.
Look at that shot.
When I was
So
10,
amazing.
my dad finally admitted to my mom that the only reason he married her was for the family name. It was actually on my birthday. He missed the big dinner. She got mad. He finally snapped. I think she already knew. Looking back, I think I knew too. But hearing him say it finally pushed her over the edge.
That's when Mama Weiss started drinking.
Yeah, probably.
First, it was separate lunches and dinners. Opposite balconies at my recitals. A glass of wine here, a glass of wine there.
Another glass of wine.
Then,
And then another.
No dinners. No recitals. A bottle of wine here.
Oh,
Well, you get the
jeez.
idea.
We were kidding, but shit.
I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
You're right, though. I don't know loneliness like you do. I have my own version.
That's a
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'll bet Blake has her own version, too.
She doesn't have to be alone, though. I was here for
Doesn't feel
her.
that way.
We all were. She chose to leave us.
Why do you think she did that? The entire time Blake was at Beacon, she was afraid to open up to people. She tried to keep her past separated from us. She tried to protect us. Eventually, those walls she put up came down. And the moment they did, the one thing she was afraid of actually happened. The universe proved her right.
No one blamed her for anything. If she had just talked to us, she would have known that. How could I be there for her if she doesn't let me? What if I needed her here for me?
Oh.
I I know it's not easy. I wish she hadn't left too. The only thing we can do now is be there for her when she's ready. When she comes back.
If she comes back.
That's fair. Adam is a monster.
You, Ruby, and even Blake are more like family to me than my brother or even my own father. I would do anything for you three. And I'm
Aww.
willing to bet Blake feels the same way. So, when she's ready, I'll be there for her.
No.
And I know we're not as close, but I'm here for you two.
No.
Is, everything okay?
Yeah, it is.
No.
I already used the lecture I prepared for you, so we're done.
Uh-oh. Opposite of okay.
Into the shadow at the end of an alley. Like, come on.
Oh, thank goodness. A stranger in a dark alley.
I'm here.
We doing some gunslinger bullshit? We are doing some gunslinger bullshit. Stealth mode.
That's
Nice.
convenient.
Yeah.
I know you're scared, but you don't have to be. My family and I, we can keep you safe.
No, you can't.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
For what?
You can make it up
You
to
could
me
just
by
see her
helping
being
us
like,
stop
oh.
Corsic and Fennec. No,
That's not what I'm sorry for.
I'm sorry.
For this. Ah, Batman! That had to hurt. Yeah, that'll knock the wind out of you.
And who is this?
Wait,
Ah, Spider-Man!
Oh.
I've got her.
Oh, Spider-Woman.
Sister Treva. And to you, Ilia.
Ilia! What are you doing?
I tried to warn you, Blake. I'm sorry.
Don't tell me you're sorry.
But I am. I am sorry it has to be this way, but you and your family are holding the Faunus back.
Because we're trying to protect people? In what world do you live in where attacking the innocent is the right thing to do?
The same one as you. There's no such thing as innocent. There's no right thing to do. Only what's best for us. There's the humans that still hate the Faunus, and there's the others who stand by and let the hate happen. But you know what?
And I hate that!
Fear.
Uh-oh.
I don't like hurting people.
Really?
But I'll tell you this. It's gotten us results.
Yeah. Look where it's gotten you.
Ooh.
We all have to
Snap.
make sacrifices for the greater good,
The greater
no matter
good.
how much it hurts.
Do we?
And you think killing me is really for the greater
Oh,
good?
sweetie, I'm not killing you.
No. But getting rid of your family is.
You wouldn't. You can't. I won't let you.
I know. That's why you're being sent to Mistral. To Adam.
Ilia, please. You don't have to do this. This isn't you.
Yes, it is. But I guess back then you were just too busy falling for Adam to notice.
Wow.
Ouch.
I was always jealous of the way you looked at him. I wanted you to look at me that way.
Whoo!
But we can't always get what we want. Yuma, with me. You two, get her to the docks.
Oh, Ilia.
Let's go, traitor.
Traitor!
What?
Oh, good. She did tell someone.
I hope she did and that he didn't just follow her.
I'm pretty sure she told him.
Thanks for the backup.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invitation. You okay?
No. You heard Ilia. My family's in danger. Call the police and let's go.
That speaks a lot about their level of trust.
Yep.
And how far she's come. I love
flying,
it.
dude.
Oh! Get down again! No! Poor Bugs.
Get out of my house.
God.
I do not like where this is going at all.
Well, you send the named faced people to take Blake, and you send all the unnamed bastards here. Oh, honey. Oh.
It's time our dear chieftain stepped down, brother.
Yes, brother. I'm afraid I'm inclined to agree.
Well, so much for the unnamed thing. Oh.
Please don't kill Gara. He's gonna die.
God damn.
He's gonna die.
Boy, I hope not. Oh.
Oh, that was a lot to process just now. Oh, Lady Ilia.
Oh, we officially have canon LGBT characters.
Oh, Lady Ilia, you poor baby.
Oh, honey.
Oh, you. Life was not kind to you.
And my God, I bet it looked like Blake didn't even know.
Yeah.
Which, you can't be mad at her for not acting on it if she didn't know.
Well,
you didn't
and again,
say anything.
she was in love with Adam.
This is also very true.
Again, like, we don't know much about the nature of their relationships, but like, clearly Blake was head over heels, and leaving him was probably the hardest thing she'd ever done.
Yeah. Yeah, she was head over heels, and he probably just kind of viewed her to property.
Yeah, means to an end. Yeah, he probably viewed her as more of a possession than anything else.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, this will be fun to talk about.
Collie's great, though. Get out of my house!
Fucking love Collie.
Oh, she could die too. I don't want either her or Yuri to die, but someone's gonna die before this is done.
Honestly, I think it's more likely to be Gara.
I think
Sadly.
so too, yeah. It's like,
Just the way that things have been written so far.
I know I just said this about the end of the last episode too, but it's a coin toss, but my money's on Gara. Oh, especially because he's, it's 2-on-1.
True, but I feel like you don't get to be the leader of a White Fang without...
Oh,
being
he's
a
gonna go
complete
down
badass.
swinging, but oh man. Well, there's gonna be a lot to talk about on AfterBuzz.
There is, which is on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and we are taking a break over winter break, but so is Rooster Teeth. So follow our Twitters, follow ABTV Rooster Team, TEAM, for more talk about the scheduling for that, because we will have updates on that. We will let you know when we are and are not recording, but excuse me, rule of thumb, Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific, we stream live. Yes.
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin.
And I'm Kate.
GUIN. Sorry. I kind of stumbled at the end there.
A kibidiboo. Blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias and on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. We have a sister channel, Silver Screams, Silver_Screams on the social media, and Silver Screams on YouTube. We talk about horror stuff. It's super fun. Subscribe to that too. If you would like to support this channel, we have a Patreon. I don't know how long that's going to stick around because Patreon sure has put in some policy changes. But if we decide to switch things over, we will absolutely let you know. But for the time being, we do still have a Patreon that does still have cat videos and blooper reels and all sorts of fun stuff for rewards. If you want to just toss a couple bucks our way, we have a Ko-fi. And if you would like us to watch or talk about anything in particular, we do commissions. Don't do requests, we do commissions. All of that information is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Always tell someone where you're going. Buy your own shit, stay out in the woods. Call your dad, you're in a cult.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with her leaving the White Fang. You're in a cult, call your dad.